Oh, such a difference. Though the sunshine never comes. Fuck you guys tonight, man. Wow! God, they can pay. Take it back one day. I'll end this day. Man, I fucking hate you motherfuckers tonight. I do. I've been in that bathroom now for literally, those of you who've been on to the Rob Black Show, how long has the music been playing? I think we turned it on at 7:50, what? 7:51? Music's been on for 15 minutes. I took a shit. No bullshit. That fucking long. It was like it's like a little black arm that's in the fucking toilet right now, and it will not flush all the way down. It won't flush all the way down. At first, the thing is up out of the fucking water and on the part of the toilet where there's no water. And when I flushed it, it was like it had little shit hands, and the little shit hands were preventing the shit from going. So all the water did was basically washed the shit. The water fucking washed over the turd. And the turd was hanging on to deer like, no, we're not going down the hole. So water fucking ran over the fucking turd and went into the bowl, but this long piece of shit is still there. It will not go down. I then had to get a fucking piece of toweling paper, i.e. toilet paper, and flush it again, and put my hand in there and give it a little move off the sides of the porcelain to have it fucking get going. And now it's literally half out the fucking bowl cylinder, and the other half is hanging out. It will not fucking flush down that fucking toilet. It will not go. I don't know why. The pressure and this fucking at this office, and why the bathroom will not flush turds. I don't fucking. Thank you, Metallica. I don't understand. I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it, man. And it's fucking disturbing. Fucking disturbing. Anyways, and I still don't feel completely fresh. I don't. I wish I could fucking be in there for about another 15 minutes. I feel like there's more in there. I feel that I'm crowning. I feel like I have a little turtle. It's bad. It's bad. That's what I feel. Even though it's all out, and I wish I could bring the camera in that bathroom and let you guys take a look how it's just hanging out, but I can't get the fucking camera to go in there. It won't be. It's not long enough. And I've tried to get webcams that are long enough where you could have like a 15-foot cable. I can't do it. I can't find, and I've gone to Fry's, gone to Best Buy. I've gone to any other store that has webcam equipment, and I cannot find a fucking goddamn camera with a long enough cord where I literally could have a floating camera. I just take, and I could walk around the office. I could walk down there, take a look at these fucking animals downstairs. I could fucking walk in here and show you guys what the turd looks like. Can't. The only thing I could do and Instagram, but then I get in trouble because I can't take pictures of my shit and put it on Instagram. So then I have to tell Tom Byron to post it on my Twitter. Oh man, it's just all so it's all so fucking complicated, man. It really is. And that's how I'm feeling right now. You want to know what else disturbs me? That I went to 7-Eleven earlier today, and I got a vanilla mocha from 7-Eleven, and it was fucking good. That disturbs me. How the fuck can the terrorists at 7-Eleven have good coffee? Very, very disturbing. It's fucking very disturbing that the 7-Eleven and the terrorist regime that is at 7-Eleven has good coffee. How does this happen? But it was good. And if you don't want to go to Star Cunts, go on over to 7-Eleven. And I picked up this coffee with this vitamin water. And I know the vitamin water is $2.50. And the coffee, I think, was $1.75. Seriously, this giant coffee was like $1.75. And it literally tasted like a poor man's version of Starbucks. So, which would make it in the realm of Gloria Jean or Coffee Bean. That's basically what it tasted like. So, that's kind of disturbing. That you go to Starbucks and you pay $7 for a fucking cup of coffee, and you could go to 7-Eleven and for $1.75 you can come pretty close. What the fuck is this world coming to? Jesus Christ. Oh, man. It's one of these days, man. I should say it's one of these nights. That's what it is. It's one of these fucking nights. It really is. I got pumpkin seeds. I like pumpkin seeds. It supports and gives me some iron and some magnesium. The only thing is, when I eat it, my shit turns all prickly and seedy. And if I don't chew them up properly when I shit, the digestion of the seeds literally feels like I'm shitting glass. It does. It feels like I'm shitting broken glass. So I have to make sure when I'm eating my pumpkin seeds, I'm doing it and chewing it properly. All right. Anyways, those of you who don't know me, I'm Rob Black. Oh man, and this is Late Night with Rob Black, and we are broadcasting live on top of the world's dirtiest strip club called the Star Gardens, and I think we're going to be here for about another 2 months. I think the lease is up in January, March, April. I think next month. I'm gonna have to ask. Hey, Tom Byron, when's our lease up here? Fuckstick. Fucking mutant. Fucking lease is up here soon. Anyways, our lease is up here soon. I get my driver's license back here soon. Yeah, a lot of things they're happening soon. We're moving to a new building soon. Just like this, it's a never-ending fucking process. It really is. So we'll see when all of these things transpire. But until then, we're gonna forge ahead and do what we gotta do. We've been. Let me explain to you guys. We've been debating, and seriously, it's like huge debates. Okay, it really is. Rich said, get a bucket and keep it filled.
Pretty sure it's next month.
Really?
Yeah, May. Yeah.
We've been here for a year? Oh, because it's a year anniversary of the show.
No. We started a show in Glendale, and then about a month later we moved here. It's either May or June, but it's definitely soon. I think it's May though.
Really? I'm surprised he hasn't said nothing. I'm surprised the landlord hasn't said nothing.
He just wants us rent. Yeah.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised he hasn't been like, you guys, the lease is almost up. Are you going to renew? I really enjoy the fact that you pay me $575 a month for such a shithole and you don't complain. Not that much.
I don't know. Probably goes month to month after the lease, I would imagine. I don't know.
Man, fuck
I
him.
don't know. I'm 85% sure it's next month.
Alright, Rich. I know Rich. Rich told me I need to keep a bucket filled with water next to me. I know, Rich. Trust me, I know. It's horrible here. It's horrible. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck I was saying. Oh man. All right. Yeah, Patrick told me he thinks we should look and take a view of our shit and see how our shit is. I got a picture. See, Patrick, here's the problem with this, and not that it's a problem, but I want to save this bit for tomorrow because I can actually put this on the screen for you guys and show you this. And we all could do this together. The Vid Blaster is officially working. And we talked about this yesterday, and I was not able to get in and fuck with it 100% today to feel comfortable. But as you see, we have sheer microphones, like good quality mics and things like that, that we are set to do. And the mixer is on the floor there, and it's already programmed with the graphics for the Rob Black Show, and I have a picture or a folder full of pictures that I'll be able to click a button and you guys can look at pictures. So I want to keep these pictures of the shit for when I can show you guys. Basically, ladies and gentlemen, Patrick sent me a view of shit and what color shit is and what it means with a diagnosis of the turds. And we all can do this together. And I've been looking at, I'll tell you, Pat, I think my shit is a healthy, normal, medium brown bowel movement. I do. It's definitely not gray. It's definitely not tarry black. Okay, it's not black as tar. It's not bloody red, like blood streaking. It's definitely not yellow. It's not like a jaundicey. I think it's pretty basically a nice brown. Hold on, let me look at my Instagram picture of my shit. That one's deceiving a little because you actually can see a piece of a peanut in there. I have a better picture of this. Let me show you guys. This is, oh God, that's a picture of the girl's herpes. Anyways, that's a video of my shit. You don't want to see the video, guys, right? I took a video of my shit, of it not being able to get flushed down the toilet. And you don't want to see that. I would say that my shit looks decent. It's brown. It's medium brown. It's not fucking bloody or anything like that. Oof. Let me show you guys. This is. Let me show first. Let me show first the adult FYIers, not the YouTubers. So listen, here's my shit right there. Can you guys see that? Am I too? So here's the picture of the shit, and I'm gonna flush. See, there it is. Now watch. What do you think? See the shit stains? I know. I know. And I flushed it again. I got it. It still wouldn't go. It wouldn't go. So again, let's try and we'll do that again. Here we go. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I mean, that's. I thought that looked pretty healthy. YouTubers, let me give you guys a little taste, literally, of my shit. So, okay, there it is. There we go. Now, here it is. So, we go. See the shit stain? See it? I even have to give it another flush. Still wouldn't go. Still wouldn't go. The shit wouldn't go. I mean, it's potent. Now, that is a big turd, right? Would you guys say that's a big turd? Would you say that's a big turd? Would you say? That's a pretty big turd, right? When I took that fucking video and I sent that to Katie Summers, and when I saw her, she was like upset at me. She really was. It was like she was shocked at she was shocked at how big that turd was. She really was. She was literally shocked at how big that turd was. Okay? She really was. She was really, yeah, that's, so Patrick says we should take a picture. Byron should take a picture of his shit. Katie should take a picture of her shit. Monica should take a picture of her shit. And I'll take a picture of my shit. And then we all basically see if anybody can guess whose shit belongs to what person. Pat, here's the problem with that. I guarantee you it'll be easy to find out Tom Byron's shit, because that motherfucker literally shits death. When he shits, it's like death that is coming out of him. It really is. I've literally gone into that bathroom after he shit, and it literally looks like somebody took a paintbrush, covered it with shit, and just painted the entire bowl with it. He shit stains, and they're chunks of turds. It's fucking vile, man. It really is vile. So trust me, if you take a picture of Tom Byron's shit, it's going to look like death. I guarantee you his shit is not solid. Trust me. But he's shit where it smelled up the entire hallway before, and the amount of shit stains he produces, there's no way what he has is a fat person's shit, which means it's nothing but soft and almost like diarrhea. It's just nothing but liquid. It's fucking liquid shit. It's like this motherfucker's asshole is a juicer. And instead of juicing vegetables, he's juicing his shit. That is what comes out, okay? It'd be too easy to, he'd be eliminated right off the bat. My turds are enormous, okay? And you'd have to eliminate me. So then it would just be down to Katie and Alexandra. Here's my thing, Pat. We just have everybody take a picture of their shit so we can just look at it. We're like Ira Isaacs, and we just fucking look at shit. We don't eat it. We don't smear it on ourselves. but we look at it. There's nothing wrong with looking, okay? There's nothing wrong with looking at shit, all right? It's kind of like when you're married and you're looking at other attractive women. You're all right to look. You just can't touch. It's the same thing. You can look at shit. You just can't eat it. Once you draw that line of eating shit, and now you're a shyster, a god, or a goddess, now you're crossing the line that really you can never get back from. Seriously. Once you've eaten turd, there's no coming back. There's no coming back. Okay? There's no coming back. Cripple Dan said it was solid, and I'm fine. He said he'd take that any day. Of course Cripple Dan would take that. He has to shit in a fucking colostomy bag, for Christ's sakes. Cripple Dan hasn't had a fucking solid bowel movement since, before he was crippled. You know, you don't shit solid bowel movements in colostomy bags, for Christ's sakes. And let me say this. Let me say this. Okay, let me say this. I had a friend once who had told me that the worst thing imaginable that he felt that could happen to him was having to go to prison. And when I got out of prison, he said to me, he said, how was it? You know, I told him, so far, so fun. And he said, hey, man, did you get raped? And I was like, no, I didn't get raped. He's like, did anybody fuck you in the ass? And I said, well, wouldn't that be the same as rape? Or are you thinking I'm voluntarily letting people fuck my ass? He goes, yeah, you got a point. He goes, I don't know what I would have done if I had to go to prison. And I said, bro, it was fucking a little less than a year in a medium low. I wasn't at fucking Attica, motherfucker. And he goes, well, I think if I had to go to any prison whatsoever, I would have my asshole sewed up. And I said, you would do what? And he goes, I would sew my asshole up. And I go, what do you mean you'd sew your asshole up? He goes, what I would do is I would get a colostomy. And I said, what, you would what? And he goes, what I would do is I would go to the doctor, and I would have them drill the hole in my side where I would have a colostomy. And I would have my asshole sewed up. I would have it sewed. It would take probably about 30 to 40 sutures, but I would sew my asshole up so nothing could get in, nothing could get out, and I would have to shit in a hole in my stomach that would then go into a bag. I said, motherfucker, you would purposely give yourself a colostomy bag because you're afraid you would get raped? He said, yep. I said, that is a fucking bold move. So you would prefer to just walk through the halls filling up a shit bag, opposed to just even getting along and trying to maneuver and navigate yourself through prison life. He said, yeah, I'd rather avoid all that and just have my asshole sewed up, and that way I just shit in a bag. I said, that's some hardcore shit, man. I go, what about your penis? He goes, well, what about it? I said, well, number one, what if somebody wants you to fuck them? He goes, come on, you got to get your dick hard for that. I said, well, what if somebody's got a shank and it's put next to your throat and they want you to fuck them? And he's like, well, I never thought about that. And I said, and you do have a mouth. I go, just the fact that you purposely sewed your asshole shut and now you shit out of a colostomy bag when you didn't have to, basically they'll pass you around the entire prison and just fuck your mouth until you have basically cotton mouth. And he goes, oh, that's not good. He goes, that's definitely not good. He goes, so what I would do is I'd go to the dentist and I would have all of my teeth filed down so they were like fucking daggers, like they were fangs. I said, okay, well, you know what happened? they would just take a crowbar, a barbell, and bash out your fucking teeth. Then what are you going to do? And he said, well, I guess I'll be sucking dick with my gummy mouth. I said, so you'll keep your sewed up asshole? And he said, yeah, I'd rather suck 100 dicks than have a lot of dick up my ass. I said, all right, Tom Byron. Aha! Of course I'm joking. It wasn't Tom Byron. It was Cripple Dan. All right. So Patrick said the winner gets a T-shirt if you guess all 4 right. Of course the winner gets a T-shirt. And the T-shirt, Patrick, is just a big turd on the front that says, I guessed the turd. Yes. All right. It's the Rob Black Show. And we are talking about turds. Well, I'll tell you, it's close. We talked about turds today when we spent time discussing Mike South and all of his bullshit. And now we're talking about turds and what it means to have turds. It's a pretty good picture there. Death of a tree. That's cool, Rich. Rich sent me a picture called Death of a Tree. And it's like a tree that's got a hand. It's a pretty good picture. Pretty good. So we talked about turds this morning. We talking about turds tonight. And all said and done, it's just been a real shitty day. Oh, I feel like Ron Jeremy up here, just belting out the horrible jokes. Fuck, man. We had dinner before we came up here at a fish fry place, and I haven't had fried food like that in a while. Seriously, and I had 2 pieces of fish fry along with what else? 2 pieces of fish fry.
First of all,
yes. This is that Patrick. That is the best clip. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Patrick, we used to play this clip a lot. Hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen, you remember this clip? Those of you who've been with us for a long time.
if you're the newcomer, right, I want them to suck my ass with jelly. What they call toss the salad. That's the slang word, toss the salad. It means sucking my ass, right? With jelly or without jelly. Some people use syrup. I prefer to use jelly, right? I will reach my climb, right? I will automatically get hard, right? I will, come automatically if he's sucking my ass for about 10 minutes or longer, right? It's a sensation feeling and it makes you feel real good. Most all gays do that. You know what I'm saying? Like guys suck their ass. It's just like a pussy, right? But the only difference is it's not a pussy, right? It's clean, the person's decent, and the person knows that that's an asshole, but in mind, he's looking at it as a pussy because he's in prison. So, toss my salad. Let him eat me, we straight. That's it.
We straight. We straight. That's it. We straight. Toss my salad. We straight. All right? That's called help a friend out. That's what it was referenced to in Latrina, is helping a friend out. And the Paisas like to help friends out. There was a Paisa there named Shorty, and he was a very, very macho person who in a million years I never knew loved to fuck this other little Paisa that was part of the clique. I never knew it until like the 3rd month when I was there. And he just said it just so nonchalantly, like, yeah, I fuck him. And I'm just like, what? It was just It was what? What? Just nonchalant. Yeah, you know, I'm dying. I get 25 years. I'm down. You know, he'll help me out, you know. What the fuck? And I look over to dude, and he's like, just shaking his head. Yeah. I said, oh my God. Fuck me. What a fucking place. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he helped me out, man. He helped me out. You know, 25 years, I'm down. You gotta help me out, you know? Cool. All right, shorty. Anyways, the fried food I had. So I had 2 pieces of fish. I went to H&L fish fry or R&R fish fry. Some fucking fish fry place. So I had 2 pieces of fish fried. Some French fries fried, and some shrimp fried. Everything was fucking just in a vat of oil fried. And I told Katie Summers, I said, well, here's the only saving grace. At least it's not fried pork. I said, at least we're not eating fucking fried hamburger. It's at least fish. All right, fish isn't too fattening and too bad for you, and it's got some omega in it. So at least once you get through the crappy fattening part of the deep fried lard, you're at least getting to some fish. No bullhead, no catfish. Tapia. What is it called? What do the Dodger fans call it? Tapia. You got some tapia? And it wasn't a fucking big old fish head. It was tapia. Wasn't fucking salmon, I'll tell you that. But we had it. It was a nice meal. But soon as I got it in me, that's what made me get my ass in that toilet and fucking let that fucking turd fly. Woohoo! Big poop. Big poop, baby. Alright, so now I'm going to have to do some extra working out tonight. God, I can't wait to get out of here to fucking go work out. See, it makes me, and it's not me just saying it. I know it says it in books. It makes me feel better mentally also. It fucking, it kind of gets me out of my funk that I get in. Because I'm definitely, I'm a Scientologist in the fact that I will not go back to see my doctor, because I will not get on meds. I will fight this to the bitter end. But I'll tell you, man, oof, it's fucking brutal. Ay, Maron. It's been fucking brutal. Up and down every fucking day. Oh, man, it's fucking brutal. But I will not go back on medicine. So I fucking fight on. Fight! That's what I do. I fight. But yeah, I'm gonna fucking can't wait to get out of here and go fucking work out. Go do some fucking crunches. I work out in this fucking one of these machines where you get the fucking thing and you fucking with the weight. Yeah, you all in your stomach. Ah, that fucking thing. I do that. Fucking this fucking thing. I'm pulling this thing. I'm pushing it. My fucking curls. Fucking thing. Fucking little pull-ups, little dips. Forget about it. Whole fucking thing makes me feel good. I fucking scream as loud as I can. Oh man, rape, motherfucker, rape. Just fuck. I'll pop up from doing like fucking a set of fucking curls, and my fucking skin is like fucking burning to rip out of my. And I go, let's go fucking kill people right now. Literally, if I had a fucking knife, I would gut a motherfucker right now. That's how fucking gassed up I am. I want to fucking go kill a motherfucker right this minute. And then it eventually subsides. I'm not as fucking wanting to kill. But then I get back on the machines and I want to fucking kill. And then it subsides. And then I'm feeling all right. So that's what I'm looking forward to do. And then I take a shower at like 3 in the morning. It feels like heaven. I shave my balls, shave my shoulders, because I hate the fact that I got hair on my shoulders. You know, hate that. I like to have nice smooth arms and shoulders to be able to fucking show off the biceps, the triceps. So there you go. There's my game plan for tonight, guys. That's the fucking game plan. And you know what else I've been thinking? And I don't know if I should say this, if I should talk about it, because it's very emo. And even if I do talk about it, from this we're gonna wind up talking about hatred and Mike South and people like that. And it'll just be a weird transition. It'll be a weird transition. It will be. It'll just be so bizarre. It'll just be one of them weird transitions of the show. But I've been thinking, and I haven't officially made up my mind, because it makes me, again, it makes me get a little fucking mondo, a little bizarre, a little I don't know how to describe it, sad, all those things. And I know my fans hate when I talk about, because they get all fucking mondo. So, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, God. Do you know something? I gotta tell you something, you guys. Again, it's like a constant. It really is. Tom Byron, will you email me that information, please, about the site? I tell you guys, every fucking time, okay? Every fucking time, we fucking, seriously, every fucking time we steer away, okay? Every time we steer away, I get pulled right back in. Seriously. Every time we steer away, I get pulled back in. It's just like I say, Godfather 3. And Tom Byron, is that book officially online yet, you fuckstick? It's not. Why not, you fag? It's not on any of the sites, not even on fucking Nook. Fucking jerk off. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we actually have the new book that is in the process of being put up right now. And when it goes up, you guys are gonna fucking love it. Especially, you guys will love it even more, because you'll be able to read about all your favorite porn people in the book. You will. You'll be able to read about all your favorite porn people in the book. And I have a quote, and that quote is very simple, which is from Godfather 3. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. So, ladies and gentlemen, more subterfuge. Okay? Once again, more subterfuge. All right? Okay? Seriously, more subterfuge. So, once again, Mike South puts up a useless bullshit post. And let's be honest here. If Mike South really wanted to be honest, and once again, he's not, and he's already reneging on giving me my $200, he still won't give me my $200 because he still won't provide. He will not fucking provide. He will not provide. He refuses to provide any of the detailed information about his bullshit compliance officers who are on his set. He won't provide that information. Why? Because it's about as meaningful as having an off-duty cop running security at your house party. Okay? That's about as meaningful as it is. So Mike South puts up a post where he shows his Alexa rating. That's how he's gonna show everybody his awesome traffic. But yet, if his traffic was so awesome, okay, if his fucking traffic was so awesome, what he would do would be providing people with his server stats or his Google Analytics. And he won't do that because it will show that he has shit that go to his site. It will show that he has garbage that go to his site. And what's even funnier is Mike South talks about his competitors. What competitors, Mike South? Why don't you have XBiz and AVN part of your competitors, Mike South? Are they not your competitors? So somehow it's Mike South, Adult FYI, Luke is back, and the Real Porn WikiLeaks. So those are the competitors. But he left out AVN and XBiz. Somehow they don't equate into the competitors area. They don't count. They don't count, ladies and gentlemen. They don't count. They don't count. And how could he count Luke is back? Seriously, Luke is back. Have you ever gone to Luke is back? Seriously, have you ever gone to Luke is back? Kelly Roberts updates that site, I don't know, once a week, if that. She doesn't update every day. So that's not a competitor. So basically you have Porn WikiLeaks and AdultFYI.com. That's Mike South's. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. That's how you. That's Mike South. He's got. This fucking guy. I once again will challenge Mike South. Server stats to server stats. Google Analytics to Google Analytics. We are better than him. Who want Mike South ain't gonna take that. Mike South ain't gonna take that on. Mike, trust me, Mike South ain't gonna take that on. Just like he ain't gonna take on the fucking bet here on the fucking OSHA. Okay? You realize that. You guys realize that. Mike South is not going to, okay? Mike South is not going to, I repeat, Mike South is not going to show you any, okay, any server stats whatsoever. He ain't. He won't. He won't. I will aid Mike South. I will sit here and give you our fucking March statistics. Will you? Will you, Mike South? Let's see if Mike South will put his March statistics against our March statistics. Let's see if Mike South will do that. Bet you he won't. I bet you he won't. Who wants to bet? Well, who wants to bet? Let's see if Mike South is going to tell anybody how many visits he's had. Let's see if Mike South's going to tell anybody how many unique visits he had. How many of you are going to know from Mike South how many page views he has? How many are you going to know? None. He ain't going to tell you anything. He ain't going to give you any information except Alexa. That's the rating. And we all know how the Alexa rating and how you can manipulate all that shit. The real money and the proof is in the pudding in the fucking server stats. I'm looking at our server stats. I would love Mike South to take my challenge, which he won't do. Mike South won't do it. So he's going to play with fucking Alexa rating, and then, like I said, his how do you come up with Mike South, Porn Ricky Leaks, Adult FYI, and Luke is back? There's no AVN and there's no XViz. I'm baffled on that. Seriously, I'm pretty baffled on that. This guy is just such a fucking idiot, man. He really is. So listen to this. Post. And again, it makes no sense because the guy is an idiot. Okay? And you got to understand this. Listen to this. Again, this has got to be a guy who does nothing except sniff glue and drink moonshine. Okay? I remember a while back, the Free Speech Coalition had a meeting about PASS, and a lot of people mentioned they didn't even use it. Poking around on fscpass.com shows that they have been an Alexa rank of roughly 6,500,000. Now, as a reference, my current Alexa is 30,000. We have talked about Alexa before. It's certainly doable to game Alexa to make your rank better than it should. But it's not really doable to make your rank worse than it should be. Based on the Alexa rank, Free Speech Coalition PASS can't be getting more than just a few views a day. And now I know that shooting is slowed down to next to nothing, but it really should be getting a bit more traffic than it is. The indication is that pretty much nobody is using it. In other associated news, thanks to my new advertisers, MikeSouth.com actually made money for the month of March. It wasn't much, but at least it didn't. At least didn't the lost leader it has been in the past. For the record, hear how the other blogs stack up. Again, this guy is such a fucking lying piece of shit. Seriously, he really is such a lying piece of shit. And this is what's so amusing. So he's literally trying to compare. Think about this, you guys. He's trying to compare a website where you get test results and testing information, which nobody outside of, like, I don't know, 500 people know about. And he's trying to compare that to websites that get national media attention on a daily basis and have national media attention going to their sites on a daily basis. Seriously, what is this guy trying to do except show that he's the biggest fucking moron in the history of the fucking world? And apparently he's up, so apparently he's listening to my show right now, because we all know he listens. We all know he sits there and likes to play games because he's a fucking bitch-ass punk. So once again, Mike South, what's your new subterfuge trying to fucking point out? That a website that is strictly and solely used by the fucking industry is somehow got a shitty rank compared to you? I mean, again, Mike South, aren't you the CNBC's Nikki Fink? Again, aren't you somebody that has a message board of all of these posters? How do you fucking compare? How do you compare our site, Adult FYI, to Free Speech Coalition Pass? So you have, let's see, no, my bad, 5, 6, so you basically have 7 hours of programming live daily on adultfyi.com. And somehow that is in the same league of Free Speech Coalition Pass. Are you guys seriously buying into any of Mike South's bullshit? Come on, guys. Seriously, you guys, please. How long do we have to fucking put up with him? Will he just please go fucking away already? Okay? I mean, seriously. And I don't get how Mike South is trying to comprehend nobody's using Pass. Well, okay, I just went to Pass. Once you go there once, what am I, like, seriously, what am I looking at? Why should I be going to Pass every single day? To download a fucking manual? Is that what I'm doing? Like, why am I at Pass? Why? Like, why? If I have talent on set, and talent has their fucking test on their fucking iPhone, which most of them do, or any other smartphone, and somebody goes, yo, man, let me see your fucking new test. Let me see if you got AIDS. Oh, let me go to the Pass database. No, they go, here, man, here's my test. So, again, what is Mike South trying to fucking get at? Again, I would love somebody to explain to me what Hillbilly Boy is trying to fucking get at. I really would. What is it? Oh, I just got hit by Alexandra. So Mike South is responding to Tompkins, who wrote a post about Mike South. Okay. 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 All right. That's I'm literally looking at this. I'm literally looking at. I'm reading this. Again, I'm perplexed. I'm looking over the Tompkins post, and it's like, and the funny thing is, when did he post this? Yeah, okay. It's like I said this stuff. I actually said this stuff before Sean said this. I actually said this stuff before Sean said this. When I fucking said, and it just shows you that I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't fucking give a shit. I don't fucking care. Okay? I don't fucking care. And Tompkins and Whiteacre have said all sorts of shit about me. I don't fucking care who says what about who. I only fucking give a shit when there's something going on that is so blatantly fucked up, like Mike South and his hillbilly ass. And I have said this time and time again. I would take the lesser of the poison of Ari and Sean than Mike South. Now, Sean Tompkins is saying exactly what I said. When Mike South said, fucking Christian man is paying them off. And I basically said the exact same thing that Tompkins is saying. If you take a look, all of the evil angel talent is our Spiegler girls. Sean Tompkins is friends with Spiegler. And every one of these girls, and I said this earlier, Dana Vasfoli is a Spiegler girl. D'Armand is a Spiegler girl. That is where Tompkins' loyalty is, regardless, and it doesn't matter who gets what. He's friends with them. No different than I'm friends with Axel Braun. Who fucking cares? How many times have I done something nice for Axel fucking Braun? I like Axel. He amuses me. Okay? He fucking amuses me. I've actually done nice things for Jeff Mullen, even though Alexandra hates him. Jeff Mullen amuses me. I'll give you one better. You've all heard me run down Wicked and Brad Armstrong and Jessica Drake, but yet we put a review up about fucking Brad Armstrong's Underworld that basically said he was the best filmmaker in the fucking business. Oh my God. Is Brad Armstrong and Wicked paying me? No. I like Brad. Now, have you heard me talk about the Fat movie with Kelly Shabari and Jessica Drake? Yeah. So what does that mean, fuckheads? I said this exactly earlier today before Sean fucking posted his fucking response to South. Sean Tompkins promotes evil angel talent that happens to be Spiegler girls. That's it. He likes Spiegler. He's friends with Spiegler. That's it. How is that's it, South. I hate to break that news to you. He's putting up Axel Braun trailers. I hate to break news to you there, South. So your response is a direct response to Tompkins writing a piece about how you're a jerk off. Okay. Well, Mike Sapp, you once again look like a fucking retard. Because before Sean even posted his response to you, I actually defended the fucking kid and his fucking site with exactly what he's saying. Jesus Christ. I actually sat there and said, Cindy Spiegler, Michael Whiteacre, and Sean Tompkins, those three are the ones that talked and broke the story about Mike South being a complete and utter hypocrite scumbag. And in turn, Spiegler would benefit from being friends with Sean Tompkins. And again, what's the point, Mike South? So Evil Angel has nothing to do with it. I guarantee you, if all of Spiegler's girls were fucking working for fucking shitty-ass Smash Pictures, you'd see a bunch of shitty-ass Smash Picture fucking banners on the goddamn fucking website, too. You stupid motherfucker. Jesus Christ, Mike stopped. All right, thank you, Alexander. Now I see what Mike stopped. It's like I never get what Mike South is posting about because he doesn't make any sense and he won't reference anything. So he just throws up innocuous posts and then you gotta sit there and go, I don't get it. And then you go, oh, I get it. So he's referencing this dude's site because this dude has Evil Angel box covers up. Again, we're talking about Mike South, the guy who fucking says that somehow I'm kissing up to Christian Man. I got a fucking death dollar. Counting the days till fucking Christian Man dies so I can collect from my fucking dollar bill from Tom Byron. But somehow I'm kissing up to Christian Man. Once again, it baffles me how anybody ever can fucking deal with Mike South, listen to Mike South, and basically even fucking posting on his site. So thank you, Alexander. Let me get back to South's bullshit. So once again, Mike South has a comparison where he wants everybody to compare his traffic rankings on Alexa, which can be rigged, to that of Free Speech Coalition Pass, which basically is again, it's an information website that once you get information from it, you never have to go there again. And the only other reason you'd have to go there is to check a test if the talent didn't bring or have the information with them. But in this day and age, most higher-end talent, I'd even say lower-end talent, has all that information on their phones. So how does this prove a point, Mike South? We're going to wait for you to answer this. Or should I say, lurking reader? Seriously, is that what we're going to do? We're going to wait for lurking reader to make that? Or Lacey Blake? Is that what we're going to do, Mike South? Considering that you won't answer anything, and you just have your either alter ego or your basically fucking shills answer for you. And Mike South, if you want, which I know you won't, because you're fucking going to lose once again, and you'll owe me $400. If you want to put your server stats and your Google Analytics against my server stats and my Google Analytics, let's do it, bitch boy. Let's put it on blast. Let's go, fag boy. Come on, moonshine, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm staring at mine right now. Staring at mine. Tom Byron just sent it to me. And the best part is, South, go ask your girl, Kelly Roberts, because she's the one that helped put Google Analytics on our website. So she knows exactly some of the fucking days we had. We had days where we were hitting 8,000 and 9,000 motherfuckers there, old Mike's out. So, Mikey, you little fucking bitch boy, let's do this month's server stats and Google Analytics to yours. Or you don't have Google Analytics, do you there, Mike? Nah, huh? Because then somebody would actually want to see what you're fucking doing, and then they would base that on if they wanted to advertise with you. So you'll just show them a bunch of bullshit Alexa ratings that you have your friends fucking maneuver and inflate. Okay, so bust out your server stats there, Mikey. No problem. Bust out your server stats. Once again, Sal, I guarantee you, last month of March, adultfyi.com will have beat you in every single fucking category. You want to bet, Mike? Mike, you want to bet? Or are you going to fucking welch on that? You want to bet we beat you on visits? You want to bet we beat you on uniques? You want to bet we beat you on page views? You want to bet we beat you on page visits? You want to bet we beat you on average visit duration? You want to bet we beat you on bounce rate? You want to bet we beat you on new visits? Mike, what do you want to bet there, fuck stick? Come on. You want to bet? Or is that just futile because you won't give me my motherfucking $200? Which one is it, fucko? Huh? You're a fucking punk, Mike South. You're a fucking bitch. You're my bitch. That's what you are, Mike. Get used to it. You're my bitch. You've always been my bitch. See, I was just in handcuffs for a while. Now the handcuffs are off, and I am spanking your little bitch ass, you fucking hillbilly motherfucker. That's what I'm doing. You're a bitch. You're a fucking bitch, Mike South. You're a punk-ass bitch. You fucking little cunt. You can't even defend yourself. You gotta fucking sit there and use subterfuge all day. And you gotta fucking have a bunch of punk-ass, weak-ass motherfuckers like Lurking Reader, your alter ego, Lacey Blake, and fucking Tim Trich. And that's it. Those are the only three people that post on your site, you fag. That's it. You know what? Matter of fact, let's break it down, Mike Sal. Let's break it down. Okay, you fucking jerk off? Here you go. Here's your fucking posters. You ready? Jilted. Eric 2690. Lurking Reader. Lacey Blake. And that's it. Oh, M. Harris 127. There you go, Mike South. I'm literally looking at, let's be honest here, 45 fucking comments. And out of those 45, those are the people that commented. And if you throw in somebody named Billy that chimes in once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. And Brooke Tyler. Basically, you have two people that chimed in right in the middle. Billy says, this post makes no sense whatsoever. And Brooke Tyler goes, I completely concur. So guess what, Mike? The other 43 posts are the three people that I just fucking mentioned. Eric 2690, Lurking Reader, Lacey Blake, and fucking Trich and M. Harris. My bad, it's 5. You have 5 people that post on your site all the time. Ooh, wow. Wow, Mike South. Wow. Unbelievable. And those 5 people, let's see, what, 3 of them? Let's see, one of them's you. Another one is somebody I know, and the other one owns and operates another website. So basically, out of the 5 people, you don't even have, they're not even fucking just concerned and interested porn people. They're fucking people that are hiding behind fake names. That's what you got. That's what you got, Mike South. That's your big, important fucking website and your big, important fucking message board. Jilted, that's Tim Tritch. Tim Tritch is a fucking punk. We've already established that he's a rat punk. That's who he is, and he posts as a fake name. So Tim Tritch is just a rat who used to work for fucking AIM, and then after fucking he got jilted by AIM, went and worked for AIDS Healthcare Foundation, and then once AIDS Healthcare Foundation jilted him, he then worked for Derek K. at Latata, and then once he was jilted by them, he then went and now basically works without getting paid from Mike South. Because I guess Mike South is his only fucking friend. It is. It's his only friend. So if you take their Tritch out of the world, and then you got Eric, who basically argues with everybody on Mike South's site, and I know who Eric is. Eric is somebody that I know. And so as long as he, as he would tell me before, stays respectful and doesn't push too hard, he doesn't get fucking moderated or banned. So that takes that person out. So now you got Lacey Blake, Lurking Reader, and M. Harris. You got 3 fucking people. That's what you got. And Lacey Blake, we all know who Lacey Blake, we all know, oh my God. So now you take out that. So basically, you've got 5 fucking people that post on Mike South message board. That's Mike South's big fucking, he's the industry fucking leader. Remember, everybody, Mike South was a blog, an industry rat blog, longer than any of these other places. He's been around longer than Adult FYI, okay? He's been around longer than Real Porn WikiLeaks. I mean, let's face it, dude. Mike South has been making up lies about people for 17 years. Mike South has been lying about people for 17 years. And for 17 years, he's been able to make up more stories and more bullshit about people and to manipulate Alexa ratings so that he could sit there and say, look at, above all my competition. Well, Mike South, XBiz has got a blog. Again, you don't put XBiz in there and you don't put AVN. They're not your competition. How are they not your competition? I don't get this. Mike South, I'm telling you guys, the guy is not a rocket scientist. There's no, if he's a rocket scientist, he's the guy that worked on the Challenger fucking space shuttle that blew up. He is. If this motherfucker is a rocket scientist, he left NASA because he's the guy that fucked with the O-ring that had the fucking space shuttle blow up. Plain and simple. If this asshole is a rocket scientist, he is responsible for the fucking Challenger space shuttle disaster. Because only somebody this fucking stupid would fucking post and manipulate and do the things that he does on his site that defy logic, and they would require everybody in fucking America and abroad who would look at his site to be as stupid as he is. Seriously. He literally, there's no fucking way he worked for NASA. No fucking way. And if he did, he fucking blew up the Challenger space shuttle. Only a complete fucking retard would fucking post things as subterfuge and be like, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. This is gonna get people off, you know, what they're saying about me. Yeah, here it goes. Hey, everybody. Nobody goes to the Free Speech Pass site. They go to my site. See, nobody uses that system. Well, Mike, what's that have to do with you having talent work without tests? Hey, you know, if nobody, hey, take a look at my lecture ratings. Okay, great. You can manipulate them constantly, just like you do, asshole. What does that have to do with you telling everybody that your fucking sets are compliant and you have OSHA inspectors on your site, on every one of your sets? Well, you know, hey, I made money this month on my site. What do you think of that? Okay, great, Mike, you made money. Awesome. How about the fact that you yourself are not tested for hepatitis, you yourself are not tested for gonorrhea, you yourself is not tested for chlamydia, you yourself is not tested for hep C. Hey, well, I gotta go now. Let my friend Lurking Reader and Tim Tritch and Lacey Blake, they'll answer any other questions. All right, see you later. Bye. Woo, wow, I'm glad I got those answers. Thanks, Mike South. I don't know what I would have done without those answers. You're a fucking genius. I mean, seriously. And then you got this fucking moron. Seriously. You got this moron Lurking Reader who goes, wow, now I'm curious as to how much traffic and what percentage is porn related to going to pass-approved providers. Do those top 2 slots have anything to do with why the 3rd place site keeps refreshing 1 and 2 in its posts and it has at least a half a dozen folks doing incessant linked tweets to those posts? It's like, what? It's like, guys, if Lurking Reader is not Mike South, okay, or this web, and I keep thinking Lacey Blake is the person, I think Lurking Reader. Let me tell you something. Again, you have a website that is operated by somebody that posts on Mike South's website. That I know is a fact. Okay? I accused them of it, and they got pissy with me. They got really mad, and they actually said to me, "What's the difference? Well, I can't be friends with Mike South." That's what they said to me, like a fucking little 12-year-old. They got all defensive, and all I did was bust balls. And be like, "Hey, whoa, why are you saying that? I can't be friends with Mike South. What is it any business of yours?" It's like, hey, calm down, motherfucker. If you want to fucking align yourself with a fucking inbred piece of shit who fucking practices nothing about what he preaches, go ahead. Go ahead, but Jesus Christ, relax. Don't get all fucking butthurt, man. Don't get fucking all defensive. Whoa. Look at this Lurking Reader. If this isn't somebody that's sucking on Mike South's little fucking hillbilly cock, I don't know who is. I really don't know who is. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. These people, these 2 or 3 people defend Mike South. And the best part is, they defend Mike South, and I'm not real sure if they realize how stupid they look. Because we're talking about pass, and we're talking about testing. And that's never been about what any of this controversy is about. And let me once again break it down to Lurking Reader, Lacey Blake, and Tim Tritch. Let's see if you guys can comprehend this, okay? Here's what we do. And when any of you assholes say Mike South has never claimed, fuck you, okay, guys? Plain and simple, okay? Plain and simple. And I broke it down earlier. You're 100% right. Why would Mike South use the past testing system and the doctors that he rallies against? You're fucking right. So the answer to that is that Mike South uses nothing. See, you guys won't answer that because that's what it is. How can you, Lurking Reader, you bitch? How can you, Lacey Blake, you bitch? How can you, Tim Tritch, you bitch? How can you guys defend him when it's obvious that none of the people he uses, including himself, has a test that shows he's negative for hepatitis C, gonorrhea, syphilis? Keep going down the list. Can you guys explain that? Chlamydia. Once again, you guys are so busy trying to defend your fucking hillbilly, the hero of the fucking stupid, that you guys are looking stupid, worse than him. Because none of these testings and all of that, it's not about that. What it's about is Mike South talking about safety in the business. And once again, Mike South has one post where he himself talks about knowing where the guys he uses have been. And he knows none of them have any diseases because they only work for him and he knows them. That's statement number one. And statement number two is, you're right. Why would Mike South use any of the testing systems that he complains about? You're 100% right. But one would imagine he would use a different testing system. And I'm not talking about the Aura swab because that doesn't test for syphilis. It doesn't test for gonorrhea. It doesn't test for chlamydia. And it doesn't test for hep C. So, where does Mike get those tests done for himself and all of the other male talent he uses? If you guys would just answer that, I could listen to all your other rambling bullshit. But until you answer that, I'm going to cram it up each and every one of your asses. Because you know why? He doesn't test for those things. So in turn, in Georgia, none of those diseases exist. There is a biodome encased all around Mike South's shooting area that prohibits any of these diseases from coming in. That must be the only explanation as to why Mike South does not have, okay? Forget Free Speech Coalition, forget PASS, forget Dr. Darcy, Marcy, Sharcy. This is why Mike South does not have a current within the last 30 days test that shows he's negative for syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, hepatitis C, and HPV. I'm listening for you. I'm listening, lurking reader. I'm listening, Tim Tritch. I'm listening, Lacey Blake. I'm listening, M. Harris 123. I'm listening. You don't have to fucking scream about Rob Black, this and that. I'm asking you all a question. If you want to defend Mike South, you have to fucking go along with this logic. And that logic states that you're right. Mike South definitely should not be using a system that he critiques 100%. I wouldn't expect him, but I would expect him to use an alternate service. That makes sense, even for ignorant, stupid Rob Black. So, with that being said, what is the alternate service that every 30 days or every time Mike South and his group of Bukkake boys perform, they have the required test that shows they're negative for these 5 diseases, including the DNA HIV test? Can any of you explain that? The minute you all will admit he doesn't, and the minute Mike South admits that he doesn't, and that that's fucked up, and he fucked up, and he's a hypocrite, then we can move on. But until then, we're not going to move on. And there's always going to be a piece of my shows that are devoted to these questions. And until I get a fucking answer and an admission of guilt with repentance, we will keep doing this every fucking day. Do you understand, fuckos? Do you hear me, fuckos? So keep your bullshit insults in your right pocket and just answer the fucking questions. And I will say it again. You're 100% right. Mike South should not be using the testing systems that he rallies against on a daily basis. He shouldn't put any of his talent or himself into any database on a daily basis. You're 100% right, man. You're 100% right. But he should have an alternate version of these tests that test all of the talent that he uses for chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, hep C, and HPV. Now, if he performs and all of these other people perform with none of those tests, including the DNA HIV test, then Mike South is a scumbag, lying cocksucker who is worse than anybody in Porn Valley, because at least everybody in Porn Valley is using a system, albeit flawed. They're still using a system. So they're wearing a bulletproof jacket that will only deflect half the bullets. Mike South ain't using any bulletproof jacket. And I guess if this is too hard for you guys to comprehend, we're going to do it again tomorrow. Okay? Fuck sticks. It's the Rob Black Show. It's 9:36, and you know what time it is. It's the news time. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. We're going to call Katie Summers up right now and get on with the news that we all can use. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get on with the news that we all can use. So, without further ado, let's call the most beautiful girl in the world to me. Ba 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Hello, Katie Summers, and welcome to the Rob Black Show, the Rob Black Experience. Some call me Rob Black, some call me Roberto Negro, others call me Delicious. How are you? And more importantly, what news do you have for us today? Dun, dun, dun! Take it away! Nothing like being prepared, huh, guys? This little jerk off. We have Katie Summers, ladies and gentlemen, doing the news tonight in this hideously ugly polka-dotted robe. Great. I love it. And is that because you went from playing with your vagina to now giving us the news? So what do you just give your camming customers the Katie Summers, I don't feel particularly well, so I'm not going to look too sexy for you? Well, ladies and gentlemen, isn't that nice to know that for the Rob Black Show and millions and millions of fans of the Rob Black Show, Katie Summers gave you a big fuck you. That's what she did. So, Katie Summers, we all thank you, and we are now ready for the news experience. Vitamin water? What about it's the same vitamin water I had at your house earlier. That's disgusting. A gaping throat. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if we can have any more of a fucking show tonight. We're talking to a girl who doesn't want to look sexy for anybody, and now she's referencing sticking things up her asshole while I'm trying to drink a beverage, and she's supposed to be doing the fucking news. All I know is Robin Quivers of the Howard Stern Show would not be talking about her gaping asshole and putting big black cocks in it. I I don't know who that fucking director is. I don't know what fucking movie he won an Academy Award for. But I will tell you this. It's fucking weird to see movies that star people that have just died. And I'm not talking about when you watch a movie that's got Marlon Brando in it, and you're like, oh, it's an old movie, and Marlon's dead. Talking about a brand new release, when someone goes, this is a brand new movie that's coming out next month, and it's got a dead guy in it. You're like, well, that doesn't seem too new considering the guy's dead. So it's weird. It's kind of like listening to music from like a dead band, and it's the same thing. It's like for some reason I can't get into Nirvana anymore. When I just, it's like, it's weird that I can't get into Nirvana anymore because Cobain's dead, and you know they're not going to produce anything new. So in turn, it's, I don't know. It's, somebody would tell me, well, you listen to the Beatles once in a while, and it's like, yeah, but Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr are still alive, and they still will go play, and they play Beatles songs, and you still look at Paul McCartney, and he'll still fucking belt out fucking Hey Jude and shit like that, and you're like, oh, it's the fucking Beatles. It's just Lennon's not there. So it's just fucking weird. So there he is. There's my take. That's it. I'm done. Next. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just fucking, it's just weird. It's just fucking, I don't like the, I don't like the dead, the post-mortem fucking movie shit. I mean, hey, to me, it reached its climax when we gave, like I'm acting like I'm the Academy Awards. When the Academy Awards gave Heath Ledger the Best Supporting Actor award for the Batman movie, and he was dead. And that was kind of like, oh, cool, he's dead, and we're gonna give him, they're gonna give him the award. And it's the same thing. You're like, oh, that's emotional. Ooh. But that was something that happened so soon. Fucking Gandolfini and Brittany Murphy, they've been dead for a fucking while now. And it's like, hey, we got this new movie with James Gandolfini. You're like, it ain't that new, motherfucker. He's dead. We got this new movie of Brittany Murphy. That's definitely not new. That bitch has been dead for like 3 years. My question is this: who went to see Brittany Murphy a movie when she was alive, baby? She was horrible. Even cable TV, I wouldn't waste my motherfucking time to watch a Brittany Murphy movie when it was on TV. I would just assume fucking read a Mike South blog. That's how fucking shitty Brittany Murphy was. I don't know. You know, I take that back. You want to know what movie I thought was good that little twat did? She did a movie with Michael Douglas. What was it called? That's not what it was. Yeah, but it's not Along Came a Spider. Along Came a Spider, I think, was the Ashley Judd movie. The one with Michael Douglas was not Along Came a Spider. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Along Came a Spider. But it was the Michael Douglas in the mental hospital, and Michael Douglas has to go on like these little challenges to like free his family and blah 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 blah. That was a good fucking movie. But it wasn't about Brittany Murphy. It was about Michael Douglas. So fuck her. No, but I think they gave the illusion that at the end of the movie he was gonna like adopt her and take her in and fucking perform cunnilingus on her. There you go, motherfucker. Told you it wasn't Along Came a Spider. All right. Next. Yes, yeah, Son of God. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Two things. First off, I told you Noah did good. I told you that. You told me it was only did 8 million. Nah. When me and you were reading that stuff, they talked about what it did like that opening night, like Friday night, and what initial sales. I knew that thing was going to do good. Russell Crowe, as much as people don't like him because he's like kind of like a dick, he's still good, and like his movies are good, and he's very intense. And at the end of the day, they made the movie be very. It's not necessarily to the T of the Bible. It is a theatrical release, and they have people dying and getting killed and all sorts of shit, So basically, what the producers and the directors did was they made the movie exactly like the Bible is. It's a story. The fucking Bible is a collection of fairy tales. And really, if you think about it, the goddamn Bible and what it has in it is a collection of really good fairy tales. And if you think about Sodom and Gomorrah, or you think about Judgment Day, those are all bitchin' movies that you could fucking make. I mean, the concept of the end of the world and the fucking demons coming back to Earth and everybody fighting and an apocalypse, that is a bitchin' fucking storyline, and it's been done before, Sodom and Gomorrah, things like that, they've done it. So the Bible is really full of great fairy tales, and it's just a matter of the right director going, hey, let's fucking make a fucking movie about this from the Bible. They've already made the movie about Jesus. Yeah, the dude who comes back, I'm God, crucify me, blah, 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 blah. Mel Gibson, let's beat the dude for fucking an hour and a half, blah, 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 blah. To me, the Jesus story, everybody fucking knows that story. Yeah, okay, he died. Yeah, okay, they rose. He came from the grave. Everybody went nuts. Great. But it's all the other stories. I mean, fucking Moses parting the fucking sea. All of the wandering fucking Jews. There's a lot of things that are in the Bible that can be made into some really good stories where somebody, if you didn't read the Bible, I mean, let's face it, if you didn't know anything about the Bible and you went to see Noah, you would just think it was a kick-ass story, and you'd be like, ah, pretty interesting. Wow, big flood in the world, and the fucking put a bunch of fucking animals in a fucking ship, and wow, that's cool, bitchin'. I mean, it's a good story. It's just that when you get all the fucking kooky motherfuckers who go, that's how the world really happened. That's how Earth was really created. That's how we have all these beautiful animals. This guy Noah, Russell Crowe, basically built a big fucking ship and put thousands and thousands of animals that all live next to each other. You know, the alligator lived next to the dog, and the dog lived next to the fucking horse, and the horse lived next to the chicken. And at the end of the day, what you have is a big story of Noah. So it's a good story. Katie Summers, what the fuck are you doing? It's like you're doing a scratch turntable with the fucking phone. What are you doing? All I hear is... What the fuck is that? Noah, please, don't, when you build a fucking ship, don't take this little prick with you with the fucking sheep and stuff. Don't take this little motherfucker, please. You know what you tell her? Say, sorry, Katie, you don't get to go. You know why? You got a monkey in your lap, motherfucker! I'm sorry. Continue. No, contraire, mon frere. You know why? Because Noah knows what a monkey will do to a man's face. And Noah knows that if he goes on to CNN and he sees the lady who got her fucking face chewed off by a monkey, he would know that monkeys are bad. And he says, no monkeys. I don't want the monkey, and I don't want the girl that's got the monkey on her lap. Fuck her and the fucking monkey. And tell her to take her fucking cell phone and shove it right up her ass. And then Noah would get on that ship and sail away. Well, why don't they call the chicken fighting, if a cockfight is called cockfighting, why don't they call chicken fighting cunt fighting? Oh! Okay. Okay, how about cunt boxing? Okay. Okay. Well, touche to cockfighting, chicken fighting, and all the other fighting that all these animals do. Let's not have any of it anymore. God damn it. Uh, well, so Michael Strahan's going to be doing what on Good Morning America? Well, yeah, but he's been there. Well, I don't get. You've known that he's been there on Good Morning America. Who? I'm eating a pumpkin seed. All right, I'm sorry. You're right. I don't know what I was thinking. For a moment, I felt like we were at your house and we were just talking, and I'm just eating pumpkin seeds, watching TV, listening to you fucking nah nah nah. All right, let me swallow this one. Okay, here's what I was gonna say. When the fuck did I thought Michael Strahan was on the show with Kelly Ripa, and Kelly Ripa and Michael Strahan had a morning show. What the fuck? I mean, Good Morning America is the competition, and I thought they were. It's like night. It's like the night talk shows, and then the morning talk shows. You have Good Morning America. You got Kathy Lee Gifford and Coda, and then you got Kelly Ripa. Isn't that just Michael Strahan going from like David Letterman to Late Night with Jimmy Fallon? yeah, I mean that's bizarre. I don't get it, and I guess I'll never get it. Michael Strahan played for the Giants. He played for the fucking. He played for. He played for the New York Giants in the Super Bowl era. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure when he retired, but yes, he retired on top. I even think he's one of the sack leaders. Yeah, I mean, he's fucking Michael Strahan. He's fucking Michael Strahan. Yes, 100%. He's a fucking, he was a good football player. He was a great football player, and he has a Super Bowl ring. Yeah, that gap is a little fucking bothersome. Ah, that's funny. Yes, that's him. That's him, baby. Ah, okay, so we've got it here, ladies and gentlemen, that Katie Summers is cool with gay people, just not overly flamboyantly gay. Nice. Okay. Give us. That's disgusting. you are fucking priceless, baby. You are fucking priceless. I and they're like inside you like growing, right? What about if you go to the sonogram, or forget the sonogram? Have you ever seen the Freddy Krueger movies where Freddy is coming out of the wall and it's like a rubber wall and it's his face coming out of the fucking, he's like, bleh. What if you're in there and you're just laying in bed one day and you're like about 7 months and all of a sudden you look and the little fucker is pushing his face from the inside of your stomach to the out, and he's just like, and your fucking stomach, it's just all molded with the baby's face, and he's moving his fucking little mouth, and you're like, ah, no, and he's like, ah, and his little fucking hands are like beaten, and so his face is pressed against your fucking stomach, and his little fucking hands are pumping out, and your fucking stomach's like fucking just going boom, 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 like that. Doom, 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 like that. What do you think about that? Wow. All right. Well, on that note, Katie Summers, it is 10:12 p.m. and it is time to sign off. Fun time is over. It's time for closing time. Time for one last alcohol to go to my spot with Chili's and my fucking boys. You know what? I forgot about that, but yes, I did, ladies and gentlemen. We were at the house before we went to eat, and I farted. And Katie Summers looked at the dog and said, "Oh my God, boss, you stink." And as I started laughing, she looks at me, she goes, "It's not the dog, it's you." And I said, yes, yes, something died inside of my rectum. And it is smelling so bad that you actually could not think a human being could do this. So in turn, you thought that it was an animal, because only something that horrific would come out of an animal. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Katie Summers, tell everybody what you're going to be doing, where you're going to be, and how they can see you, God damn it. All right, Katie Summers. Everybody go see the beautiful, charming, and alluring Katie Summers and give her lots of money. And we'll see you tomorrow, Katie Summers, with the news that we can use. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. We are done with the show. We're done with the beautiful Katie Summers. And we are out for the night. All right, boys and girls. Children that are over 18 years of age. We are signing off. And you know what? We'll deal with Hillbilly Boy tomorrow. Because he actually, and once again, to prove my theories are always correct, with Mike South's bullshit post comes along who? Mike South answering his own fucking, it's like him and his boy, Lurking Reader. Seriously, it's him and Lurking Reader. So Mike South posts a comment, or posts a story about his bullshit Alexa rating and all of this information, and who responds? Lurking Reader. So Lurking Reader throws up the fucking the softball so Mike South can go through the process. Wow, looks like a whole lot more talking than testing is happening in porn. Now I'm curious as to how much traffic and what percentage is porn related is going to the pass approved providers. Do those top 2 slots have anything to do with why the third place site keeps referencing 1 and 2 in its posts and has at least a half a dozen folks doing insistent linked tweets to those posts? It's like, it's such a lame fucking setup fucking, gee, Mike. It's like, let me post to myself. I'm curious. Is number 1 and 2, the popularity of number 1 and 2, the reason that the third place site keeps telling everybody to go to their site? Is that why, Mike? And then, of course, Mike South. It's basically a very small subset of readers that read 2, 3, or 4. Gene Ross was doing better. Bottom line, people know Rob is a moron and will make things up. Really? But even at that, Rob has more than 4 times the traffic that 3 and 4 do. So I'm a moron, and people know that I'll make things up. Really? Again, is this just amazing from Mike South? Seriously, is this guy the most amazing piece of shit in the entire fucking world? I'm telling you, the dog shit doesn't get any better than Mike South, man. So Mike South says, I'm a moron and that I make things up. And everybody knows that. This is coming from a guy who does nothing but lie on his website. So it's all he does is lie. And he's been proven time and time again. And more than, I can't even count how many lies that he's been fucking caught all this fucking, in the last 4 days. But I'm a fucking moron. Really. This fucking guy has got to be the biggest fucking retard in the history of mankind. Once again, Mike South, let's put server stats against server stats, and we'll put up some more money. then I'm not going to get because you won't pay me my money because you're a lying punk bitch. Fucking douchebag Mike South. Server stats versus server stats, Mike South. I hammer your dick in the dirt, asshole. Let's go with last month's stats. I hammer your dick in the dirt. And make it more full of disease than it already is. Fucking douchebag. It's the Rob Black Show. And we'll deal with more Mike South tomorrow and his fucking 4 posters. Seriously, 4 fucking posters. And 2 of them are the biggest shills in the world for this asshole. It's the Rob Black Show, guys. We're checking out of here. Don't forget, tomorrow, come back here at exactly noon. We'll be talking more, okay, about the world's biggest asshole. And that name is Mike fucking South. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we'll see you guys tomorrow. And as always, what are we practicing? Intolerance. What are we practicing? Hate. What are we practicing? To destroy, to spit on, and to utterly take Mike South's whole world, the trailer he lives in, and hope it gets hit in a fucking tsunami or a mudslide, and he's never found again because he's a worthless piece of dog shit. It's the Rob Black Show, and this song is for him.